Come with us to Castle Wars, our first war event with the Society for Creative Anachronisms. We got in late on Friday night, put up our tent, and then we were ready for the next day where we took the field and fighting was to commence. This wonderful event was hosted by the Barony of South Downs, and the theme for this year was the Ancient Olympic Games. There were a number of wonderful scenarios for heavy fighting and also rapier. Since this was my husband's first time fighting in a war and he fights heavy combat, that is where I was to support him. One of the first heavy war scenarios was the Trojan War, era 1240 to 1199 BC. This scenario is a castle siege. The attackers will have to move a horse-like prop to a position in front of Troy's gates. Success will bring their resurrection point closer. Getting the prop inside the city will shut down the Trojans' resurrections. My husband is very fast, so he was chosen to move the horse-like prop, which I think they were referring to as a goat. So the goat prop, he got that to the resurrection point, which did something in the scenario. That was good, and I am very proud of him. And here is Odo, my husband. That is how he is known in the society, wearing his armor and his gambeson. And this war was quite chilly, so he enjoyed having the warmth of the gambeson as well. But it might not be suitable for summer tournaments and wars in our incredibly humid and hot climate of Meridies. I very much enjoyed watching all of the fighting, and I made this really yummy snack for myself, which is not historically accurate, but it is the Dots honey mustard pretzels and blueberries mixed together. Highly recommend. The next scenario was the Bones of Orestes, Sierra 550 to 546 BCE. After losing several battles against the Tegans, the Spartans again consulted Oracle of Delphi, who said they must retrieve the bones of Orestes and return them to Sparta. Expect a femur or two, a skull, and some other bones to be placed somewhere annoying to retrieve. I then went to one of the many classes that was hosted at this event, and I went to Beginning Middle Eastern Dance, which was taught by Lady Cicerdan Lynn Anderson. And this was a lecture and workshop style class where we were taught intro to the regions of Middle Eastern dance, musicality, and the basic stance and movements of the dance. I was told that as a former ballet dancer, this dance might be a little hard for me because it is very different. Also, the coin skirts are not historically accurate, but our teacher said that they are a good tool, especially for beginners, because you can kind of hear your movements better, and it gives you an idea and sense of what's happening around your hips. I had a lot of fun. It was really different than the ballet dance moves that I am used to, as well as more European styles of dance, but it was really fun to stretch my comfort zone. It was such a lovely fall day, and then we prepared to go to court as the classes and heavy fighting were finishing up, and I really enjoyed getting to wear all of my winter garb. This was a very exciting court where lots of wonderful things happen, and there was an elevation to the Order of the Master of Defense, and that was awesome. And there was this cool silk banter and this incredible scroll that was presented to the person being honored, which is amazing. And then also one of our new good friends, Una, got called into court to receive her award of arms.
Yeah.
When I think about somebody I could call and know that I can count on, right? Somebody that I know is always going to have the ground's back, regardless of who wears it. Somebody that's always going to be loyal to a fault. You know, he's going to support where he is and just exemplify that virtue of loyalty.
Nice.
It's like, and I only have one banner for virtue. And for my virtue of loyalty, I choose you.
We then had a wonderful feast. Here is the dessert. It was this stewed pear thing. It was amazing. And then it was time for the ball. This is the Rose Ball, hosted by Her Majesty. Here we are dancing with Her Majesty. And of course, Dance Master Lorenzo is leading us in such fun dances. Dancing is always one of my favorite part of events. Just always. I love it so much. But this was not any ordinary ball. It was also the Bardic Ball, in which the Kingdom Bard competition was going to happen. And my husband, he wrote a song and decided to enter. So this ball was a lot of fun because we would do some dances, someone would perform and compete, and then we would do a few more dances and so on and so forth. So here is my husband competing in the Kingdom Bard competition. And here is our friend Miles, also competing in the Bardic competition.
choosing such a subjective champion. I want to remind the populace that the role of champion isn't just a badge of honor. This is a person who has to stand for and defend our kingdom on the far fields of battle, should they be in Inter Kingdom Bardic Tournament. Our champion has to be willing to present in any situation, called upon by their crown to entertain the populace, called upon by their crown to battle the bard. So it was not difficult, or it was not easy. It was a very difficult decision for her to make. But she did ultimately summon down before her majesty, Lord Lord.
I'm excited to see you performing again. And I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you to everyone who stayed out and performed tonight. There's really beautiful performances, and I really appreciate the time and I'm looking forward to hearing all of you perform again. Absolutely. So thank you so much.